having a wonderful Tuesday. And so today for Plant Feature Tuesday, we're going to do the Sansevieria Stucki. So this is a really beautiful plant of the Sansevieria. It grows in a rosette form, and basically it just grows it grows out of here somehow, this middle stem right here. So this right here has grown quite a bit, and then it just keeps growing like that. It grows in a rosette. It can get, let's see, 9 4 to 9 inches tall and 1.5 to 2.5 wide. It's from Eastern Africa. It's from Eastern Africa, and the basic same Sansevieria care. I give it very well draining soil. As you see a lot of orchid bark, charcoal, perlite. So it's just a mixture of all that. Cactus mix, perlite, orchid bark, charcoal. There's some pumice in there. Just a lot of aeration. It's almost a soilless soil. So soilless is just a bunch of different things, but it does have a bit of soil in there, which is, I believe, either peat moss or sphagnum moss. But yeah, so it is a beauty. This plant, though, when at the mature stage, we probably would never see, because the mature stage is very large, and you wouldn't even be able to have it as a house plant. So so this is the Sansevieria Stucki. It does have the cylindrical kind of leaves, and like I said, it grows in a rosette. I give it pretty much what all my Sansevierias, they get moved around. They either are in my southwest window, or they're facing a west window, and I give them all bright indirect light, and they can actually take direct sun as well. I wouldn't just put them out in the sun, in the hot sun, but they may take it. I don't know. All my plants are indoor plants. I don't put them outside. And once again, all the care tips are always from Sacramento, California. My care tips, all how I treat my plants, and also they're all indoor plants. So they all live indoors. They're not ever going to go outside. They'll be inside for the rest of their lives, unless I move and get a patio or a backyard. And at that point, I don't even know if I'd want them to be outside, because I like them inside. I can, protect them a little bit more from the atmosphere. But anyhow, so I give her a really well draining soil. I have her in terracotta. I water her. Now that it's summer, I'm watering my Sansevierias maybe every 14 to maybe even 15 days. So it's like every 2 weeks. But I do make sure that the soil is completely dry before I water them. And with it being warmer, the water, it is drying out quicker. And the winter, it's probably once a month or every other month. I almost don't even water my Sansevierias in the winter. It's like a rule of thumb with Sansevierias. You can water them very good in October. Give them a good drink either October or November. Keep them on their water routine. So October, November, give them a good drink, and then don't water them again till March. And they'll survive. Sansevierias are known to survive up to 6 months without watering, but you can underwater them to where they dry out, which that's happened to me. It will dry out, though, the quickest is their offspring, because it needs that water and nutrient to get to the pup. So I had one of my in fact mantle sensation. I was letting it dry completely out and really wasn't giving her much water. And then her pup ended up drying out and I had to pull it off. So just keep that in mind. Sansevierias, if it has pups, you want to make sure you keep watering it. Just don't keep it moist, but don't forget to not water it. Give it a good drink at least every 2 weeks or a month, every month. But in the summer, you want to do every 2 weeks, up to 15 days, because it's hot. And I keep it really hot in my front room. My room, I actually moved all my Sansevierias out of my room and I put them in the front. So I'm redoing my kitchen and my front room right now to fit everybody in, because I keep my room pretty dark and cold. Just because of the summer, and my air conditioning I only have in the room, in my room for the summer. So they all basically have a nice warm room and lots of light. So they are sharing the space right now. So anyhow, that's pretty much how the care for my Sansevieria Stucki. Once again, I use a good cactus mix. I like to use Espoma orchid mix, and that has some perlite, orchid mix, orchid bark, and charcoal, and it's just a real good mixture. And then I still add extra orchid bark, and then I add the cactus mix. So if you want to, have a good well draining, pick up one of those orchid mix. It's not the soil, it's the actual mix. And that just it's an aeration of soilless. It's a soilless mixture, basically. Yeah, so bright and direct light. I water her, like I said, summertime, we're going to do every 15 to 14 days. Still do the push your finger all the way through. Make sure she's dried completely out before you give her another drink. Winter, water real good. October, November, water it real good, and then don't water again until March, the beginning of March. Unless you keep your house really, really warm. But in the winter, they're not really. It's you have a chance of them rotting out. So you don't want to really water too much, and you'll get fungus gnats and a whole bunch of other stuff that comes with that. So the winter, back off on watering. And then bright and direct light. It's other than that, Sansevierias, I always say they take care of us. They don't ask for much. They're very low maintenance plants. I am a collector of Sansevieria, so I have several of them. And I'm at, I believe, 37 now. Different ones, different species and cultivars. And then I'm building more and more. So I'll have to do an updated Sansevieria collection soon. But yeah, so this is a Sansevieria Stucki. If you're able to get your hands on one, they're a little bit rare, on the rare side, but I was able to get this at my local nursery, and I spent like $15 for a 6-inch, and I just transferred her in terracotta. So yeah, if you're able to get a Sansevieria Stucki, grab you one. They're, like I said, very low maintenance. As far as propagating her, I'm pretty sure I could probably cut, one of the leaves and propagate it, but this one I haven't propagated, so I wouldn't really know how to propagate the Sansevieria Stucki, just because it grows in this rosette, which, like I said, you're probably able to take one of the leaves and stick it in some water or soil and propagate it. But I haven't seen pups come up, so I have seen these really, really small, which I wish I would have grabbed a hold to, because I seen these in like really small. But like I said, as far as propagation, I don't know yet, and I'm sure It does maybe give off pups. I just know that it grows from here. And like I said, this was small. I don't even think this was here when I first got it, but it just grows like this. It just grows in rosettes. So it's constantly growing one from here, then it's going to grow another one. So that's how it grows. So I hope everyone, I hope I was informative about this video, about the Sansevieria Stucki. I'm hoping everyone likes the way that I'm very informative. I try to break down every little thing so that way there's no, just basically on how I take care of my Sansevieria. And once again, this is how I take care of it. I'm Sacramento, California. I live in an apartment. I have west and south window, well, southwest window and two big, huge west windows. So these are all my care, like I said. So you may have a whole different type of house or apartment, or you may let it outside. So your care may differ from then how I do. But I'm just going over the care that I have. So hope everyone enjoyed this video. Hope everyone has a blessed week. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.